WB4IZ, listening. WB4IZ.
Well, I don't know if this HT is working. N8 YQL, if I got it right. I don't know what's going on. WB8GKV mobile.
WB8GKV, this is KD8SLG. I haven't heard him in a little while on here, N8XYQ or YQL. But But I did put you on a list for tonight there, Ed, so I got you in there. And WB4AIZ, I heard you out there, but I'm still on another net as well. How are you tonight, Chuck?
Gosh, it's a good thing you said something. I forgot it was Wednesday. This is crazy. Joe come over and, boy, I'm just pulling up the driveway. I'm late. Yeah, good. Check me in. We'll get in there. I forgot it was Wednesday. That's been all messed up. But Jack said he left me a message, and I don't know how to use the phone. And I got his number somewhere. But anyway, we'll catch him. And so on. But yeah, good I got in there and get checked in there. Now I know it's Wednesday if I don't forget in 15 minutes. But anyway, good to hear you. We'll be around. WBHGKV.
W8WKY.
I know you're on another net there, Nick, but I'm gonna guess I'm Bragg. I guess that's gonna be my new name now. KA0KDW. On air and listening.
K0KDW, that's right, Bragg. You have at it there, buddy. I got you on the list. KD8SLG.
I'm looking for my buddy Susie on here. He might show up on KD8SLG.
Elmer, all I got out of that was your call sign.
Copy. Just take minutes out of other than that, check me in and out for KD8SLG.
KG4 SCK, KG4 SCK, this is KD8 SLG. This is KG4 SCK, KD8 SLG. Hello, Nick. Hey, buddy, just got your text there. Do you want to just say hi now, or you want to stick around tonight? We'll get you on the list early. Yeah, just stick me on the list, and I will try to hang in there and be a player. I noticed last time I hung in there, you got some new players in town. I was like, I got to make myself known again. And it's the best show in town, so there you go, KG4SCK. Thank you, Mick. All right, man. I put the M next to your name, so we'll get you early tonight, as early as we can. And once again, man, fine business last night. Fine business. Well, thank you very much, sir. I felt it was a fine net for my first time, and had a great time. I just don't know who that girl was trying to tell me when to start my net. Hi. She pops up at the strangest times. That she does. All right there, Mark, I got you on the list. And I just added KI5OZZ, the Oz, to the list as well. And she ran a fine net this afternoon. KI5OZZ, KD8SLG. Out there, Oz?
KD8SLG, KI5OZZ. I just got into the blue room and heard you yell at me. So, yes, here I am.
Yell at you? Am I over-modulating? So I think I heard today that you got your node plugged in. You got your node hardwired to the router. That seems to be working a lot better for you, huh?
Oh, yes, indeedy. Very much better indeed. And thank you. I believe it was you that told me to do exactly that. And I had a hard time fishing out the wire, and I had to put the node in a certain place and blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, it's all good. Back over to you.
Something went sideways with the Wi-Fi on my Pi Star that Cheris built, and that was the solution that seemed to work, and I'm fine with that. I just keep it plugged in all the time, and it works great like that. So, and you sound fabulous, by the way.
I will let you wrangle whoever else decides to wander into the chaos. Well, I can't say it's chaos until Squatch takes over, but because you keep a pretty tight ship there. But anyway, KD8SLG, KI5OZZ, have at it.
All right, Nancy. Thanks for rushing me into it tonight. Yeah, I'm not quite ready to start mangling call signs yet, but I am building a list. I'm going to step away and do what I got to do before I got to sit here for 2 hours. So everyone have at it, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. KD8SLG.
Step not away, KD8SLG, KD28HCE. Throw me in and out, and I got to run out of here. Have a good night, KD2HCE.
KG4, Sierra, Charlie, Kilo, Mr. Mark, CFY. Great net last night. I really enjoyed it.
K5
CFY, KG4SCK here. Thank you, Ray. You know what? I really enjoyed it, too. And it was really special that you and Nancy stopped in. That just made it even more special. Appreciate it, Ray. And I don't know how you do it, running so many nets and staying up so late and getting up so early. Maybe it's Fred. He just keeps you young at heart. I hope that's it. KG4SCK. Back to you, Ray.
Probably what it is. It's probably Fred. Anyway, great job, and we'll catch you later. K5, CFY.
KF8AXO.
W8WKY.
I heard a KF8 station as I was walking back here. I think it was AXO or something. Do you want to check in, or what's up?
KF8AXO, checking in.
All right, I got you there. Is it Dave or David?
Dave's fine.
All right, Dave, this is K88SLG. I got you on the list. Pre-show starts in about 2 minutes. The net'll start at the top of the hour. I got you in there. And we'll talk again in a few minutes. K88SLG. I heard Brooker in there, KD8JNX. Hey, Brooker, got you on the list. And there was somebody else in there with you, just scrambling things all up. Who else just tried?
Oh, my bad. I doubled with someone. Kilo Oscar 4, Charlie Bravo Hotel, Chris in North Canton.
And KFAG Brian.
All right there, Chris. I got you, man. No worries. Stuff happens. JNX won that one, though. Well, I recognized his voice, actually. I don't know yours just yet. And KF8G, not to be confused with KFAG. I got you on the list there, Brian. All right, we got about 30 seconds before the announcement. If everybody could please stand by.
The Beacon Net, a gathering of hams from around the world, will start on the system in 30 minutes. Come join us.
There's my girl. QST, calling all amateurs to the Beacon Net. Sponsored by the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, right here on the W8WKY repeater, 147 Mark 390, positive offset, and a PL tone of 114 Mark 8. The Beacon Net meets here every Wednesday and Sunday night at 10 o'clock. That's 9 o'clock Tulsa time. Early check-in, start a half hour early. That's me tonight. This is a controlled net. We ask that all traffic pass through net control. Your net control operator is Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG. My personal is Nick, November India Charlie Kilo, just Nick. So this is the way it works. We'll take a couple rounds of check-ins and just check in, and then I'll go back to the list, see who's sticking around for trivia tonight and who's just here to get their ticket punched. And at the top of the hour, Dustin will take over, and we'll get a couple of trivia questions. We'll have some fun for an hour or so. As is tradition here on the Beacon Net, let's check in with the Beacon Net control team, make sure everybody's radios are working. As I like to call it, the Mickey Mouse roll call. KD8EPC, this is KD8SLG. You out there, Dustin?
Well, Nick, some would say I'm out there, so there you go. But I am here. This is KD8EPC. You can proxy me in for the big show, and we'll be here listening. With that, this is KD8EPC. Back to pre-net control.
I got to stop asking that question, or you got to come up with a new bit. Or are you ready to do it again tonight, bud?
Oh, yes, sir. We're going to have a good time here. We're ready to talk to all of our friends again and have a good net there. So with that, I'll let you get down the list here, and we'll catch you there again at 10 o'clock. This is KD8EPC. Back over to KD8SLG. Take it away.
All right, going to clear with KD8EPC. Next up, we got KE8QKO, Nick at Night. You got trivia tonight, Nick. Are you out there?
No, KE8QKO. I'm not, Nick. Not at all. I do have trivia tonight. I had trivia last week, too. I got trivia tonight. Anyway, I hope I have a good one. See if everybody likes it or not. And with that, I'll pass it back to you, KE8QKO.
Oh, thanks, Nick. I'm glad you're there, and thanks for doing trivia tonight. I know. And dude, they're conversation starters. No one should get strung out about trivia, except picking a question. Gonna clear with KE8QKO. Let's check out Josh tonight. W8HRF. This is KD8SLG. You got no responsibilities whatsoever tonight, Josh. How are you?
KD8SLG, W8HRF. I'm ready. Ready, willing for my no responsibilities whatsoever. I am out of Menards and on the way home. I will be near the garage radio shortly and ready for the net. Hopefully I sound all right. W8HRF, back to KD8SLG.
All right, buddy, thanks for being here. And do they know you by your first name yet at Menards? I'm wondering. Every time I talk to you, you're there, man. Good to talk to you tonight there, Josh, and thanks for being here, even with no responsibilities. Going to clear with W8HRF. Check in with Miss Lucy, who's got alternate trivia tonight. KE8YUK, KD8SLG. How are you sounding tonight, Lucy?
KD8SLG, this is KE8YUK. I'm sounding old. I don't know if it's the allergies or the cold that I am still getting over, maybe. But my voice is low. But my throat doesn't hurt that much, so better than earlier this week. I am here. I'm ready for all trivia, and looking forward to it. This is KE8YUK, passing it back to just Nick.
All right, looking forward to it there, Lucy. And last but not least, let's see if Eric's out there. KE8VZA, this is KD8SLG. How you doing tonight, Eric?
KD8SLG, this is KE8VZA. Like Dustin, I think some people think I'm out there too. But I'm here. Everybody's sounding good on this end. I'll be hanging around. This is KE8VZA, back to pre-net control.
All right there, Eric. Glad to have you on board with no responsibilities whatsoever as well. Going to clear with KE8VZA. That wraps up Mickey Mouse Roll Call. Let me tell you who I've got on the list here so far. Check-ins, and we'll see who's sticking around tonight. We got WB8CXO, Mike, K80KDW, Brad, WB4AIZ, Chuck in Florida was in and out, K5CFY, Ray, WB8GKV, Ed, K8MNT, Tom, W3ETV, Eddie, KC0LRM, Kelly, KG4SEK, Mark, KI5OZZ, the Oz, KD2AC, Chris was in and out, KQ4IZV, James, I got you in there, KI5RFI, representing Arkansas, KF8AXO, KD8JNX, KO4CBH, KF8G, KE8QFT, and that's Chris, Brian, and Fred, and KI5DAY, Alan, and latest to the list is Jeanette, the Kisser, KI5SSR. You're on the list there, Jeanette. Anybody else get on the list tonight? This is KD8SLG. I'm listening.
KE8BHQ, Benjamin. I'll be driving home soon.
W8WKY.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Alpha November Tango. Evening, Nick. I'll be in and out.
KE8TQR, Kilo Echo 8 Tango, Quebec Romeo, Keith in Uniontown. Just stopping in, add 1 to the numbers and get my ticket punched. 7-3.
Alpha India 5, Quebec AI 5Q.
All right, we picked up 4 there. KE8BHQ, Benjamin, I got you on the list. We'll just call you when we get to you. We'll let you drive home, and we'll catch you when you get there. I think will be the best course of action. And KF8ANT, Steve was in and out. KE8TQR, Keith was in and out. And AI5Q, Jarris out in Tulsa, I got you on the list. All right, anybody else want to get on here before I work these guys?
This is Kilo India 5, Whiskey Delta Mike, just turning on my radio. I'm not sure if you're working the net or not, but if you are, check me in. I'll chat. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Delta Mike.
KD8SLG, this is Kilo Echo 8, Mike Yankee, Chris in Amherst. I'm going to be in and out. My back is killing me, and I'm probably going to be drooling into my pillow before it's done. KE8 MMY.
All right, we picked up 2 more there. KI5WDM, Donald, I got you on the list. And, yeah, we're doing, this is the pre-show for the BeaconNet. Starts in about 20 minutes, 21 minutes. So I'll get back to you in a few and see if you want to stick around and play trivia with us. And KE8MMY, Chris, feel better, buddy. Take care of your back. And don't drool into your microphone. I'm going to clear with KE8MMY. Thanks, Chris. Let's go up to the top of the list. Start and see who's sticking around tonight. This is the W8WKY repeater, the BeaconNet. I'm KD8SLG. And let's see if Mike's out there. WB8CXO, who's streaming us on YouTube tonight. Mike, are you out there, and are you going to stick around tonight, or are you just here to say hi?
Hi, Nick. I'm here to say hi. We're going to be going upstairs shortly. So everybody have a great net, and we'll catch you on the next one. WB at CXO.
All right, Mike, I got your ticket punched for the evening. Thanks for streaming us on YouTube, and it was great to pal around with you for a while at the Ham Fest over the weekend. Good seeing you, man. And thanks as always. Going to clear with WB8CXO. Check in with Brad in Missouri. KA0KDW. Brad, you sticking around tonight?
I am indeed. And if you saw my message there, let's see if you notice what is missing from my signal tonight.
I did not see a message there, Brad, but you are hum-free, if that's what you're referring to.
Affirmative, and that is all due to a Bluetooth microphone, actually. So my radio is in a hum-free spot, and I'm using my Bluetooth mic that I bought used today for the Motorola. So that's how we accomplished that. We'll be sticking around. And that little chirp, if you hear it, that's just my talk permit. I have it turned on because there's a delay with Bluetooth. So I want to make sure I'm not talking before the radio is actually keyed. K0KDW.
Okay, Brad, sounding better. Glad you got that worked out. I got you sticking around tonight. Going to clear with K0KDW. Let's check in with Chuck. He's still connected on Echolink, so maybe he didn't want to be in and out tonight. WB4AIZ, this is KDASLG. He's still Chuck.
Yes, sir. WB4AIZ. I will be in and out. I have one question. Did you celebrate May Day? The ham way?
Well, I don't know the ham way to celebrate May Day, but I don't know what that. So, what's the joke there, Chuck?
Well, back many years ago, the kids used to dance around the maypole on May 1st with, that's how I got famous for the hams. Dance around the J-pole, and with, instead of streamers, we would use, radials. So that's my plan for the first tonight. WB4AIZ, I'm going to be in and out.
Chuck, I did see that this afternoon on the blue screen on the Board and Breaker Net. Now I won't be dancing around the J pole with radials, but I will be celebrating Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. And, of course, don't forget about Cinco de Mayo. All right, we're going to clear with Chuck. I got you checked in and out. Thanks for stopping by, Chuck. WB4AIZ, this is KDASLG. Next up, we got Ray out in Tulsa, K5CFY. How you doing tonight, Ray? Are you sticking around for the big show?
K8SLG, this is K5CFY. Yes, sir. Me and Fred is going to be hanging around, and so we're ready for the really big show. Thanks for doing the pre-show and the net logger. Catch you later. K5CFY.
All right, Ray, I got you sticking around. Going to clear with K5CFY. Next up, we got WB8GKV. He should be inside and at the piano by now. Ed, are you out there, or are you sticking around for the big show tonight?
Yeah, we're trying to charge the battery enough to check in. I just grabbed it. Yeah, it went low. So, yeah, we're going to stick around. If you're copying, I think I got it right. WB8GKV.
I hear you just fine, Ed. I hear you just fine. Get that battery charged up. We're going to clear with WB8GKV. Let's talk to Tom, KA8MNT. How are you doing tonight, Tom? You sticking around for the big show?
KD8SLG, KA8MNT.
Well, most certainly I'm going to stick around for tonight. I got to see how stupid I am with trying to answer these questions. So with that, I'm going to turn everything back over to the super-duper capable hands of KD8SLG from KA8MND.
All right, Tom, I got you sticking around, and I guess you got permission from Linda. Going to clear with K8MNT. Let's check in with Eddie out in Annapolis. Eddie, you going to stick around tonight and play trivia with us? W3ETV, KD8SLG.
Yeah, hi, Nick. Of course I'll be around. I'm going to find out what those trivia questions are and see if I can get into the blue screen here. I see Ellen and a few other people have already started to fill up the blue screen, so I'll see if I can jump in and find out what's going on. W3TV, back to net.
W8WKY.
All right, and a word from our sponsor. I got you sticking around tonight, Eddie. Thank you. Going to clear with W3ETV. Let's go out to Tulsa, talk to Kelly. KC0LRM. Kelly, how are you tonight? And are you sticking around for the big show?
KD8SLG. Sorry about that static there. Yes, I will be sticking around. Thanks for running the pre-show, and I got me a beer and a Slim Jim, and just waiting on Dustin. Back to you.
If you're waiting on Dustin, you should probably have another beer there, Kelly. Going to clear with KC0LRM. Thanks for sticking around tonight. Let's talk to Mark. KG4SCK. Mark, are you still awake? And you going to stick around for a while? I got you on mobile at the top of the list anyway.
KD8SLG, KG4SCK, thank you for being so considerate, Nick. I know some people say, what? But, yeah, I'm sticking around. Got lost in the blue screen already. It's like old times again. KG4SCK, thanks, Nick.
All right, Mark, good to have you on board tonight, my man. Going to clear with KG4SCK. Let's go out to Oklahoma again. Talk to Nancy. KI5OZZ, the Oz. Are you sticking around for the big show tonight, Nance?
Yes, I will attempt to. I tried to take a nap this afternoon because I had a really late night last night waiting for Travis to get back with the freezer. And then the thunderstorm kept me up half the night, and I tried to nap and then got a phone call, so that went out the window. Anywho, I'll try to stay up and see which end is up on the trivia. I'll hand it back to you. Thanks, Nick. KI5OZZ.
All right, Nancy, I got you sticking around. Going to clear with KI5OZZ. KD2HCE. Chris was in and out. Chris, if you're still out there, thanks for stopping by. Then we're going to talk to James in North Carolina. Looks like he's driving. KQ4IZV. This is KD8SLG. You going to stick around and play trivia with us tonight?
KD8SLG. This is KQ4IZV. Yeah, I'm going to hang around. Just on my way home. Should be home there in another 15-20 minutes, hopefully. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to you. KQ4IZV. Over.
All right, man, you should get home in just about in time to hear the trivia question. Good to have you on board, James. Thanks for thanks for being here. Going to clear with KQ4IZV. Next, we got to go to Arkansas, talk to Mac, the Arkansas contingent tonight. KI5RFI. This is KD8SLG. You sticking around tonight, Mac? KI5RFI, this is KD8SLG. Out there, Mac?
Yeah, this is Mac. Sorry, having trouble getting my button to click on Echolink there. I will be sticking around for the net. It's good to see all the familiar names on the blue screen tonight. A lot of action there. And I'll turn it back to you. It's KI5 or FI.
Oh, yeah, the blue screen is lighting up. For those of you who are wondering what the blue screen is, NetLogger has an almost instant message window, and it's blue, and we call it the blue screen. So you can download that for free and follow along, see the sausage being made. All right, well, this is the W8WKY repeater. You're listening to the BeaconNet pre-show. BeaconNet starts in about 10 minutes. I'm KD8SLG, and next up we got Dave in Green, KF8AXO. How you doing tonight, Dave? And you going to stick around for the net?
I'm doing good tonight. Yes, I'll stick around and see what's going down. Back to the net.
Cool, Dave. Got you sticking around. Going to clear with KF8AXO. Next up, we got Brooker, KD8JNX. How you feeling, Brooker? And are you going to stay up and play trivia with us tonight?
KD8. Nick, I'm sorry. No, I'm not going to be doing no net tonight. I just wanted to jump in and give you one. I've had a rough day today. I've started my 2.5 miles of walking. And boy, my body's hurting. But it's a start. The road to recovery. And kind of a couple of other things I have to get done here, Nick. Before I head back to the southern QTH in the foreland. No, I will pass on trivia tonight. I'm trying to listen in between, trying to get stuff situated around here. But appreciate what you do, Nick. Great job. KD8SLG, KD8, JNX. Turn it back to you.
All right there, Brooker. Man, well, I know you're looking forward to getting down to Florida, and I think that atmosphere is going to be a little more comfortable for you in your present state, and I wish you a speedy recovery, or at least as speedy as it can be. Good to hear you, Brooker, and I got you marked in and out tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Going to clear with KD8JNX. Let's talk to Chris in, is it Miamisburg? KO4CBH. This is KD8SLG. Are you sticking around for the big show tonight, Chris?
Hey, KD8SLG, KO4CBH. That's the mailing address. I'm actually out in North Canton right now, so not too far from y'all. I'll try to stick around. Yep. Back to you, Net Control.
All right, Chris. I couldn't. You said it when you checked in, but the brain's misfiring now, so I got you on the list. Good to have you on board. Going to clear with KO4CBH. That's Brian, KF8G. Do you have to get up early tomorrow, Brian, or are you going to stick around with us tonight?
No, I was a little under the weather, but yeah, I'm not going to stick around, so give my trivia answer a C for I could care less. And if there's a second question, D for don't care. But I was down your way in Orville. I went to that restaurant. Gee, I can't remember the name. It starts with a D, and it's kind of a weird name. There was a cruise in there, and I had the chick Megan. So, and thanks for the heads up on Shoney's. That breakfast was fantastic. So back to that. I'll let you have at it. I'll be in and out, but I'll probably be listening. KFAG.
All right there, buddy. Yeah, Shoney's breakfast was awesome, and I didn't know about any show in Orville, but, give me a holler next time. Maybe we can meet up and grab a cup of coffee or something. Get it clear with KF8G. Let's talk to Uncle Fred. It's been a minute, Uncle Fred. KE8QFT, this is KDSLG. You sticking around tonight, Fred?
Yes, I'll be here as long as you can hear me. I am transmitting through the auspices of Echolink. I think that's a word, auspices. I picked that up somewhere along the line. It means the facilities thereof, I believe. In any event, yeah, I'll be here. KE8QFE back to pre-net.
All right there, Fred. I got you sticking around tonight, even if it's on Echolink. Going to clear with KE8QFT. Next up, we got Alan, KI5DAY. This is actually Alan, not an imposter, I assure you. Alan, you going to stick around tonight, or you got to go to sleep?
W8WKY.
KI5DAY. Hey, Nick. Yeah, I'll probably stick around for a while unless I just completely cave in or something. I'm really not feeling that great, but I need to set up for a while. So this was a good way to do it, and the blue screen will keep my mind focused, I'm sure. But just taking it easy. I got Fox weather in the background. Been watching all the crazy weather out west of here tonight. It's been like every day we've had crazy weather here. But all is good. Me and Larry are hanging out. The rubber chicken, of course. But I'll shoot it back to you. Hope everybody's well. KI5DAY, back to you.
All right, Alan, we'll try to keep you focused there in the blue screen. Thanks for being here, buddy. Going to clear with KI5DAY. Next up, we got KI5SSR. Miss Jeanette, are you sticking around for the big show tonight? KI5SSR, are you still out there? All right, I'll take that as a negative. K8BHQ, Benjamin is on his way home. Benjamin, I got you sticking around. Dustin will give you a holler when we get into the mix here. Good to hear from you, buddy. Then we had two in and outs, KF8ANT Steve and KE8TQR Keith. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Consider your parking tickets validated. Let's go out to Tulsa again. Talk to Jairus. AI5Q. This is KDSLG. How you doing tonight, Jairus? You going to stay up and play trivia with us tonight?
Hey, Nick. I might as well stay up and play some trivia. I've got kind of a weird work week going on, and tomorrow I have a symposium all day, so I've got to be semi-sober and awake for that, so I'm taking it easy tonight. And I was just getting ready to type something in the blue screen. Alan said something about he could sing bass in a quartet, and I was going to say sing bass, but I thought you were a codfish. There, now I don't have to type it. AI5Q, back to you, Nick.
Well, I'm sure that was easier to say than it would be to type, so good timing. All right, Jairus, got you sticking around tonight. Going to clear with AI5Q. We're going to stay out in Oklahoma and talk to Donald. KI5WDM. You walked in at a good time there, Donald. How are you? And you going to stick around tonight?
This is Kilo India 5 Whiskey Delta Mike. I'm doing great. Got my yard mowed. Well, 80% of it. Didn't get any weeding bits done, and that's all right. And I'm old and I'm tired. I said, I'm going to go turn on the radio, see if anything's going on. Lo and behold, here you are. So, yes, sir, I'm going to stick around and play. KI5WDM.
All right, Donald, sounds like you earned a little rest and relaxation tonight, so kick back and enjoy. Glad to have you on board. Going to clear with KI5WDM. KE8MMY was in and out. His back is killing him. He's probably on some drugs that are making him drool. Have fun there, Chris. Going to clear with KE8MMY. Next up, we got Tom, KE5NCP out there, Sand Springs. How are you tonight, Tom? Are you going to stick around for the big show?
Good evening, Nick and everybody.
else on the net tonight. Yeah, I think I'll stick around. I got threatened Tuesday, so I figured, well, I guess I better get in here and, take my turn in the barrel, so to speak. But, them threats, man, you got to look out for them. You never can tell what'll come out of them. And I won't mention the name of the person who did that, but it's probably Nick. Anyway, KD5 NCP back to net.
Nick gets blamed for everything. I got you sticking around tonight, Tom. I'm going to clear a KE5 NCP. See what Andy's up to. AB8MO, you sticking around tonight there, Andy? AB8MO, KD8SLG, are you out there, Andy? Nothing heard. Running out of here. Real quick, Mark, KC8FQV, this is KDSLG. You sticking around tonight, Mark?
Yes, Nick, I'll stick around. I'll talk a little later, but thanks for calling me.
All right there, Mark. It's not a net until you show up. Going to clear with KC8FQV. He wraps up my list, and I'm a little bit late handing it off to Dustin, but I want to thank everybody who checked in on the pre-show here with me tonight. KD8EPC, it's time for you to light up the nighttime airwaves here on the Beacon Net. This is KD8SLG. Take it away.
Come on now, Nick. Nobody wants to hear me. All right, good evening and welcome to the Beacon Net. My name is Dustin. My call sign is KD8EPC, and I'll be net control for the evening. The Beacon Net meets every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on the W8WKY repeater 147.390 with a positive offset and a PL tone of 114.8. Allstar Node 48496 and Echolink W8WKY-R. This is a directed net. All traffic must pass through net control, and all stations are welcome to check in. We'll take multiple rounds to check in, so if you don't get in the first time, just stand by and we'll get to you as soon as we can. We're linked in with our friends in Oklahoma that do drop in and various other repeaters throughout the country, so we ask you to key for a couple of seconds before and after you transmit so we hear everything you have to say. Before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. All right, not hearing any emergency or priority traffic. Stations that haven't already checked into the pre-show that'd like to check into the Beacon Net, please say your call phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location.
Victor 4, the 44 Kilo Mike, in and out.
All right, that last station, all I got out of there was a 4 and a Kilo Mike. You want to key for a couple seconds and try that again for me, please?
Four Kilo Mike. 4 Kilo Mike, in and out.
All right, all I got was 44 Kilo Mike. 44 Kilo Mike. Is there a letter before that?
Roger, it's Victor 44 Kilo Mike. Victoria 44 Kilo Mike.
Right, we got the whole thing that time. Thanks so much for being patient with me. These link systems sometimes cut off the beginning, or you miss a letter here and there. So thanks for clearing that up with us. Victor 44 Kilo Mike, looks like you there. So we got you in and out. We'll say 73 to you. Do we have any other check-ins for the Beacon Net before we go up and get our trivia questions? Please call now.
Whiskey 8, Tango, Foxtrot, Mike, Erie County, mark me in and out.
W8WKY.
All right, we got you in and out there. Let's see. Let's go up here. W8TF Mike, or W8TTF Mike there was in and out. Let's go back up to the top here and get our trivia question for the evening from the Sunday night NCO station. Nick at Night, K8QKO, what do you got for us?
K8QKO. Good evening, Dustin. Good evening, everyone on the net. Pardon me while I clear my throat. All right, back at it. The question tonight is, who was Bill Pasternak, Whiskey Alpha 6, India Tango Foxtrot? Your options are Alpha. He invented the first multi-band dipole for HF. Bravo. He wrote questions and articles for QSD Magazine. Charlie. He was the creator of Amateur Radio Newsline. Or Delta. He was Tim Allen's father-in-law and last man standing. I'll read that again. Who was Bill Pasternak, Whiskey Alpha 6, India Tango Foxtrot? Your options are Alpha. He invented the first multi-band dipole for HF. Bravo. He wrote questions and articles for QST Magazine. Charlie. He was the creator of Amateur Radio Newsline. Or Delta. He was Tim Allen's father-in-law and last man standing. And with that, I'll pass it back to you, Dustin, K8QKO.
All right there, Nick, thank you so much. We're going to think about that one for a little bit, but now let's go down and let's get our alternate trivia question from Miss Lucy, K8YUK. What do you have for us?
Good evening, everyone. This is K8YUK, and here is your alt trivia. Star Wars Day is coming up, Saturday to be precise, which is why I won't do Star Wars trivia today. I won't even do Spaceballs trivia today. Instead, you get a 13-minute parody film of that very famous franchise. In Star Wars, the line is, "May the Force be with you." What is the parody line in Hardware Wars? Is it A, "May the Schwartz be with you," B, "May the farce be with you," C, "May the horse be with you," or D, "May the Cornwaldo be with you"? Again, all trivia. In Star Wars, the line is, "May the Force be with you." What is the parody line in Hardware Wars? A, "May the Schwartz be with you," B, "May the farce be with you," C, "May the horse be with you," or D, "May the Cornwaldo be with you"? That's all. Good luck, everybody.
All right, thank you very much there, Miss Lucy, and it looks like we've got our trivia marker sponsored by KG4SCK. And we also did pick up, let's see here, we got a KG5SYC Miss Sandy, and then that'll give us a Nickelodeon also on the list, so we got you guys down there at the bottom. Well, let's go back up here. I think I had a mobile station. We're going to go talk to Mark real quick, as a matter of fact. KG4SCK, take it away.
KD8EPC, KG4SCK, good evening, everyone. Thank you for getting me first. I wasn't prepared for the answers, so we're just going to wing it. Thank you, Nick Knight. I'm going to pick Charlie. And for Lucy, I don't know, but I liked Alpha. I remember that phrase, something about Schwartz, but maybe that was a Spaceball. Anyway, y'all guys have a good net. I'm going to hang out as long as I can and chat on the blue screen and have fun like I did in the past. KG4SCK, back to net.
All right there, Mark. Thanks so much for joining us, my friend, and always good to have you. And yeah, there's all kinds of things going on down there in the blue screen. So we'll say 73 for now. We got you down for Charlie and Alpha. And that's going to bring me back up to the very top, and we're going to go talk to our good friend Brad. KA0KDW in Missouri. What's going on?
Well, you're going to like me for this. I'm having issues with Rag2 right now. And I was checking into a 220 net when the very first question was read. I heard the choices, I just did not hear the question.
Oh man, Brad, you're going to owe the Trivia Master a couple extra zeros on his paycheck, but I think maybe I can get him to reread it for you. Nick at Night, would you reread the main trivia, please?
KEQKO, absolutely, Dustin. The question tonight is, who was Bill Pasternak? Whiskey Alpha 6, India Tango Foxtrot. Your options are Alpha. He invented the first multi-band dipole for HF. Bravo. He wrote questions and articles for QST Magazine. Charlie. He was the creator of Amateur Radio Newsline. Or Delta. He was Tim Allen's father-in-law and last man standing. And with that, I'll pass it back to you, Dustin. KE8QKO.
All right, thank you there, Nick. And Brad, did you need the alternate trivia read, or did you hear that one?
I heard the alternate. So I'm going to go with Newsline and Bravo. I believe Newsline was C, if I remember correct. So CB, the Citizen Stand. Well, all's going well for me. I'm actually roaming the house now on my wireless mic, so you shouldn't hear buzzing in and out like you usually would. And tomorrow is my last night doing nets for a while, hopefully. I've done since last week. I did severe weather nets Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all overnight, all being wrapped up no earlier than 2 a.m. And then I ran my club's net Monday, our Skywarn training net Tuesday, the 2 DMR nets tonight, and I'll be doing the first Thursday Nixa Amateur Radio Club Thursday night net tomorrow, and I will send you a message about that. Nick should be looking for a message in his inbox tomorrow morning. I scheduled it to send it so I don't have to forget again. But yeah. You guys and anyone listening are more than welcome to join me tomorrow night on Allstar Node 44114 for the Nixa, Missouri Amateur Radio Club's check-in net. The need to have a few extra people around. Other than that, not up to a whole lot. I got a bunch of fruit in the fridge, watermelon, cantaloupes, strawberries. It smells like a fruit tree in my refrigerator. That is all. K0KDW.
All right there, Brad. Well, I hope you get some rest from some nets there. And, boy, I'll be looking for your message, and I'll try my best to be there. I won't promise, but I will try my best to be there because I think I should have some time there. So we get you out for Charlie and Bravo. Always great to hear you. Thanks again for coming over and bringing your system with us. And we'll say 73 to you for now. And next on the list, we're going to go down to Mr. 1 hour of nets so far this week. K5 CFY, Mr. Ray, how are you?
KD8 EPC, this is K5 CFY. Good evening there, Mr. Dustin. Thanks for running that and lighting up the airways. We definitely appreciate that. I'm going to go with Charlie and Alpha for my guesses tonight. So good to hear everybody in there, and Nick and Lucy for the trivia questions, and everybody out there listening. Looks like it's going to be a great net. So we'll say 73, everybody take care. K5 CFY.
All right there, Ray, K5 CFY. Well, great to have you with us. We've got you down for Charlie and Alpha, and stick around. It's always a good show. And for anybody who doesn't know, you can catch Ray and all the other wonderful net controllers on the Boredom Breaker net every day at noon Central Time, and that's on Allstar Node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. They go 2 hours every day. Switch net controls at the top of the hour, and they welcome rechecks. So with that, we'll say 73 to you, Ray. Have a great evening, and we'll catch you there down the log. And that brings me over to Ed now, WB8GKV. Take it away.
W8WKY.
there you go. WBHGKV is here, and I'm going to pick on the trivia there, the main trivia, Charlie C there. I guess that's the newsletter. And on the other question, the alternate, I'm going to pick Alpha, A for Alpha on that one. Say good evening there, Dustin, and let's see, Joe was over today, and he located Perrier water in glass. So now I might be around for a few weeks. I'm not going to be drinking as much of the plastic. Well, who knows? But it sat out in the garage there for a year and a half. So I've got, I guess, Sam's Club. What did he get that? Sam's or something? But it was smaller ones. They were looked like 9-10 ounces, but still the price was right. So that's the main deal. We're going to have water come on out of, you know, in the old days, everything was glass. Pepsi-Cola, your milk came in glass, and I'd like to go back to the old days on that. But anyway, that's why I throw that in. Yeah, we're defrosting our little hayer tonight, you know, the smaller one, if you've seen that one. And I've got a big soup jar of hot water, and then some other type of jar in there to kind of speed up the process. So we're trying to get that thing defrosted. So that's the story there. Nothing much new going on, I guess. We're working on the lawnmower. I don't know, Joe might do something about a fuel line filter tomorrow. He's talking about some sea foam and what else was we? I think maybe a filter for air cleaner. But I don't know if they'll have that. Who knows? We're trying to figure something out to get that thing going. Let's see what happens. I don't know. But anyway, we'll catch you there. I'll catch you on the radio or on the phone. I'll tell you what, keep you posted what's going on there. But anyway, that's the story. Good to hear everybody onto the net there. WBHGKV from Wadsworth.
Drop in is dead keying.
Thank you, Nick. You're the man. All right, WBHGKV, Ed, we got you down for Charlie and Alpha there. We're going to stay 73 to you for now, and we'll give you a call there tomorrow or something. Maybe you can tell me what the status is with the mower then. So we'll stay 73 to you for now, and that brings me down to Tom. KA8MNT. Good evening, Tom. What do you have for us?
KD8EPC, KA8MNT. Good evening, Dustin, and everybody else that's on the net this evening. Well, let's see. Question A about Bill Pasternak. I think it's C, Newsline, but I ain't sure about that. But whatever it is, it's Newsline. And B, God, I know A was in one movie that I watched, and B was in another. So I think I'm going to go with Cornwaldo Bean, because I can't figure out which one on those. So, yep, I'm going to go with Cornwaldo Bean for my answer. As far as anything else going on around here, not a darn thing. It was nice out today, and we took advantage of it. So, with that, I'm going to turn everything back over to the super-duper capable hands of KD8EPC. K8MNT.
All right there, Tom. Well, great to hear you out there. Now we got you down for Charlie and Delta there this evening. You tell the better half we all said hello, and we'll say 73T and have a great evening there. That brings me over to Maryland now to W3ETV. Eddie for the second time today. How are you?
All right, Dustin. Yeah, 2 times. Well, maybe twice today. So, I put on my computer glasses. Now, actually, I can see the computer. So, I'm not too sure. These glasses seem to be a little bit better than the other ones. The other ones have new lenses, and they're supposed to be pretty good, but I don't know. These seem a little bit better. Anyway, I can actually see the computer now, so it doesn't help me very much, but I can see it. Anyway, those questions are very difficult questions. So, yeah, and thinking about it, I need to go BC, B for the main and C for the trivia, actually the Lucy's question. And the reason I'm going BC is because I need a BC powder so I can get rid of this headache that I got from trying to figure out what the answers are. Anyway, I may just go down and get a beer and that may solve everything. So if not, it'll make me sleep better. So I might be asleep by the time you get around the second time, if you do go around the second time. So anyway, before I tie everything too much here, we'll go ahead and say 73. This is W3ECB. Back to net, and I'll be clear.
All right there, Eddie. Well, hopefully your headache gets better there soon. If not, you have a couple of beers and a shot, and everything will be good as new there. So, great to hear you out there. We'll say 73 and have yourself a wonderful evening. Let's go back over to Oklahoma and talk to Kelly, KC0 LRM. How you doing?
Oh, 88 EPC. Hey, thanks for getting me in there, Dustin. Ignoring third-party traffic. You hear a dog back here. Me and the dog are both sitting there watching my wife eat ice cream. But back to the trivia question. On the first one, I'm going to go D for duh, because I don't know. And the second one, I'm going to go D for Dustin, or because you can't ever go wrong with corn Waldo beans. So that's about all I got. Everybody have a good evening out there, and hope nobody's having any bad weather right now. Hope all this stuff's kind of gone for a little bit. Thanks for running that, and back to you. I'll let you get on down the list. Everybody have a good one.
All right there, Kelly. Look, great to have you with us, and we got you down for double D's this evening. We'll say 73 to you for now. And that brings me over to Miss Nancy, somewheres on the Yellow Brick Road, KI5OZZ. How you doing, Nancy? You didn't brick the second hour, I see.
No, but I got something cooking, I'll tell you what. But anyway, good to hear you in there, Dustin, KD8 EPC, KI5OZZ here, and good to hear all the rest of the Beacon netizens and familiar faces and new ones too. Good to hear everyone on the net. I'm going to go C and C for my answers on the trivia. And with that, I'll let you wrangle the rest of those mad cats out there. Have a great evening, everyone. 73 y'all from KI5OZZ, the Oz.
All right there, Miss Nancy. Well, it's great to hear you out there today, and I just want you to know that 2 years ago today was the first time we ever got to have an eyeball QSO, and what an honor it was. You were the very first person I met when I got to Oklahoma. So we got you out for Charlie and Charlie. Thanks again for joining us, and have yourself a great evening. Let's go over to James now. KQ4IZV, how you doing?
This is KQ4IZV. Things are going pretty good tonight. I guess I'm going to get the trivia knocked out. My first answer is Charlie. Second answer is Bravo. Other than that, it's just been a pretty quiet day. Got stuff done around the house. And work as usual. So, other than that, not too much is going on. Well, maybe you have a lot more people to get to, so I'm going to let you have at it. And thanks for taking my call. KQ4IZV, out.
W8WKY.
All right there, James. We got you out for Charlie and Bravo there. We'll say 73 to you, and you have yourself a great evening. All right, let's go over here and talk to our representative from Arkansas, KI5RFI. Mac, how you doing?
on the net. It's been a beautiful day here in the Ozarks. Bright, sunshiny day, and got to spend some time with my little granddaughter. Took her to gymnastics tonight. I just wanted to say it's good to hear Nancy's voice on there. For anybody who doesn't know, Nancy was probably the reason that I decided that I was going to stick with ham radio and actually learn how to get on nets and talk. She was the welcoming voice on one of the very first times I ever talked on a net, and I'll always remember that, and I appreciate it. Anyway, my trivia questions, I'm taking just a wild guess now because I don't know. I'm going to go with Charlie and Bravo. Back to net control.
All right there, Mac. Well, can't say enough good things about Miss Nancy. I've got to meet her a handful of times now, and it's been a privilege for sure. So we get you on for Charlie and Bravo, and we're glad that you come here all the time. You've become quite the regular, and it's not the same when you're not here. So we'll say 73 to you for now. Have a great evening, and we got you on for Charlie and Bravo. Well, let's go over to Dave now at KF8AXO. How you doing?
Doing well. I think I'm going to go with B for the question number 1 and C for number 2.
All right, we got you down for B for the first and C for the second. Did you have anything else for the net this evening?
No, I'm just sitting here listening and just figuring out how things are working, trying to enjoy it.
All right there, Dave. Well, thanks for stopping by. We get you down for Bravo and Charlie, and feel free to come back anytime. We're here every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 9:30 for early check-ins there. So we'll say 73 to you, and next on the list was Brooker, KD8JNX. He was in and out, so we'll wave a hand to him, and that's going to bring me down to KO4 CBH. Chris, how you doing? All right, one more time there. KO4 CBH, are you out there? All right, nothing heard. Moving on down the list, we had KF8G Brian with Charlie and Delta for his answers in and out. And that brings me over to Uncle Fred, KE8QFT. Take it away. Go ahead, D. Thanks, Nick. Just to be clear, that was DDI and not Uncle Fred, right?
Oh, that was Fred.
All right, thank you very much there. Well, Uncle Fred, if you're listening, you had no audio, so we had to dump you, but we'll try you again here in a little bit. In the meantime, that's going to bring me down to Alan, KI5DAY, all day long. How you doing there, Alan?
Hey, Dustin, I still have a pulse, and I don't know, man, my head is like, and it still feels like a balloon, yeah, for sure, but all is good. I'm hanging in there the best I can, and we'll see if we can make it through to the end. And as far as my trivia answers goes, since I can answer both tonight, I will answer, I guess, B for the first one, and D for may the Cornwaldo being with you. I like it. So we're going to go with B&D. I guess that sounds like a winner to me. KI5DAY, back to Nancy.
All right there, Alan, and I'm a little disappointed. I'm going to come back to you one more time. Is Larry sick too?
No, he just was watching some tornado videos on the Weather Nation and got confused that I was on the air, so he's saying howdy. KI5DAY.
All right there, Alan. Thanks so much, and always a pleasure to hear you out there. You and Larry have a great evening. We got you on for Bravo and Delta. We're going to jump back on up the list here to KEQFT. Uncle Fred, let's try this again. You had no audio. It was just a dead key last time.
Well, what happened? Here's what happened. I got technical difficulties. What we used to call operator headspace in the military. I don't know. Sometimes things can be that way. But the trivia, I'm going to say Charlie and Bravo. I hope you can hear me this time, and oh boy, that's all I'm going to say now. Thanks for your patience, and thank you, Nick. And KEQFT back to net control.
All right there, Uncle Fred. Well, we'll say 73T. We got you down for Charlie and Bravo, and we'll catch you there down the log. Let's go talk to Ben now. KE8BHQ. What's going on?
KD8EPC, KE8BHQ. Just got home. FCC finally updated my license, so I'm currently hanging it on the wall, and that's about all I've got, so I'll just go ahead and give you the trivia as Bravo and Charlie and let you get back on down the log. This is KE8BHQ.
All right there, Ben. Well, congratulations on that. We'll let you get that hung up on the wall, and we'll say 73 to you for now. That's going to bring me on down here. We had KF8ANT, Steven, and K8TQR Keith were both in and out. We'll say hello to them. That brings me down to another good friend of ours, Jairus, AI5Q, whose answers are Charlie and Bravo. Take it away there, Jairus.
Well, good evening, Dustin. Good to hear you out there and on the radio, taking up some time. I missed you on the Boredom Breaker net today because I was busy drinking beer for work. We had a day baseball game that they invited the office to in a suite, and then they opened a tap and provided beer for anybody that wanted it. So, I mean, when your work is providing you beer and telling you to drink, you kind of got to do what they say and keep your job alive, right? So that's why I wasn't on the Boredom Breaker net. I barely made it onto Nancy's hour just as a quick in and out on the mobile. But anyway, I'll catch you later. Thanks for picking up my answers off the blue screen. AI5Q.
W8WKY.
All right there, Jairus. Well, good to hear you out there. Once again, we got you for Charlie and Bravo, and you know, we'll forgive you for not being on the Boredom Breaker net my hour this time around, but we'll get back to you there again later. I have to go back up here real quick and see if he's still here. K8BHQ, Ben, can you give me your trivia if you're still out there one more time? I'm sorry, I totally missed it, and Nick didn't catch it either.
KD8EPC, KE8BHQ, I think you just called me. I'm going to go with Bravo and Charlie. Bravo and Charlie. KE8 BHQ, back to you.
All right there, Ben. Thanks for clarifying that. I know you said it before, but it went in one ear and right out the other, so there you go. We'll say 73. Have a great evening. That's going to bring me over to Donald, KI5 WDM. Take it away.
This is Kilo India 5 Whiskey Delta Mike. My answers are going to be D on the first one and C on the second one. Delta and Charlie. Probably not right on either one. I don't have a clue, so I'm just guessing.
All right there, Donald. We got you down for a Delta and Charlie, so thanks for stopping by. We'll say 73Tia and give a scratch to the third-party traffic there. I think I heard a dog in the background. We're going to say 73Tia, K8MMY. Chris was in and out, and that brings me over to Tom, KE5NCP. How you doing?
Good evening, Dustin, and everybody else on the Beacon Net tonight. Oh, we're doing pretty good out here. I've been enjoying a nice, quiet evening for a change. No storms, at least here in the neighborhood, although, boy, on HF, a lot of static crashes out there due to the storms over in Texas and all around us, actually. I think we're the only place that didn't have storms going on, but all around us we have storms out in the different states. So anyway, just a bunch of static crashes over on HF, but here on FM, nice and quiet, and all you got to listen to is the crickets here on the Beacon Net, you know. Except for Alan, that is, in the blue screen, and then all the crickets go berserk over there. Anyway, being on the Beacon Net and being on the Aimwinter foreshore. Anyway, let's see, trivia. We'll go ahead and give you Charlie and Bravo, and that'll be our answers for the trivia. And like I told Nick earlier, I got threatened on Tuesday on the Beacon, on the Bordenberger Net for not being in here in a while, so I thought I'd better get in here and make myself known for a moment or two anyway, we'll turn it back to you, Dustin. Have a good night there. KD8 EPC, KE5NCP 73.
All right there, Tom. Well, if you don't show up to the Beacon Net for a while, we might show up at your door and have to rough you up there. So glad you came and joined us. We got you down for Charlie and Bravo. We're going to say 73 to you for now. And going to get me down to ABMO in the land of snow and maple syrup. Take it away there, Andy.
Alrighty, this is ABMO. Well, I hear you again. I was trying to figure out why everything went silent during the pre-show, and it was because I had, I have my old hearing aid set connected to my radios. I would need to get a whole new Bluetooth module for my new hearing aids. Well, what happens is if somebody sends me a text or I get a notification on my phone, it mutes everything. My Beacon Net reminder went off at 10 o'clock, and that's probably about the time when Nick called me. So, and he didn't have the patience for me to reply, so I figured it out. This is ABMO. Did I say that? Well, no, I did. So, not a whole lot going here. It's a nice day. I got to do some yard work tomorrow. I got to do some serious weed whacking. Gonna see how a 36-volt electric string trimmer works. Had a gas one, and I got to the point where I couldn't get it started, so it went into the trash, and that was the end of that. So, let's see here. Trivia. Let me drop it a sec. Let's see here. I was trying to sponsor a trivia marker, and I don't think it worked out. So, I gotta go up here. Let's see, for Lucy's, I have no idea. I guess I'll do C. Charlie for Lucy's, and the first one, Bill Pasternak, is the only thing that I've heard reference to is that call sign on Amateur Radio Newsline. I think it's a totally dated answer, but I guess I'll go with the Amateur Radio Newsline. So I guess that would be Charlie and Charlie. Double C. Lily says hello, by the way. I'll throw it back to you there, Dustin. When are we going to have breakfast? KD8EPC, this is AB8MO.
Oh, Andy, we'll get breakfast here soon. I know it's been I've had a rough few weeks, and tomorrow's no better. I got a bunch of appointments, so there you go. We got you up for Charlie and Charlie, and yeah, you know, we got the patented KG4SDK trivia marker. We're gonna have to find you your own marker there. So we'll say 73 to you, and we'll catch you down the log. All right, let's go talk to Mark now. KC8FQV, the Northernmost. Mark, take it away.
All right, KC8FQV. Well, on the main trivia, that'd be Phil Pasternak. And on the other one, I just have to remember, may the force be with you. So that'd be B. So, yeah, and the legs, yeah, you have to value your body, I guess, because my right leg is, the muscles in there are moved around, and they got to get rebuilt. I guess maybe the bionic man has to come, but yeah, it was a good day today. I mowed some lawn again this morning, and then we did some mowing on Monday. It was dry, decent, so everything went good there. But yeah, I want to say Bill Pasternak on the main one, and it was B. I think it was B. May the force be with you, B. And if Andrew's out there, I know he is, or anyone else, is the swap and shop that used to be by Tony for years, and then someone else picked it up for a while. Is that pretty much a history? So I will send it back to net control. So if Andrew wants, he can throw it in the blue screen. I got that up now. And I got Reg 2 going. I have that at where I came in at first. Now I got the blue screen on the main computer. So back it comes, KC8FQV.
All right there, Mark. Well, thanks so much for joining us. We got you down there for Charlie and Bravo. We'll say 73. And then we had Victor 44 Kilo Mike. Looks like Hugh, and he was in and out. And then we're going to go, and then we had W8TTF. Mike was also in and out. That brings me over to Miss Sandy and Cibolo, KG5SYC to taking.
W8WKY.
This is KG5SYC, and hello, Dustin, and Just Nick, and Andy, and Josh, and all of you. Lucy, good to hear and see all of you on the blue screen, and ruffling about him a little bit, having fun with him and Matt, but hey, we're doing good. Not a lot going on here. We did have the grandbaby for a little bit while Dad went to go see the doctor to see if he had an ear infection, which he does not, which is good. And then they went home, and we were left here with just nothing to do but watch TV, play some games, and not a whole lot else. Just relax, and I guess try to plan somewhat for a vacation trip to Colorado in the summer, and maybe a trip to Ohio might be in the plans, but that one's still in the if. But we're working on it. At any rate, trivia. Well, I think I'm going to go with Cibolo and Always Right. That sounds like two good winning letters. Cibolo and Alpha for trivia. But other than that, let's talk to the other half. This is KG5 SYC, back to net control.
All right there, Miss Sandy. We got you down for a Charlie and Alpha. So great to have you with us. And boy, we hope you do make a trip to Ohio. It'd be good to see you again there soon. All right, let's go talk to Nickelodeon now. KF5ADE, take it away.
This is KF5ADE. Good evening, y'all. And yeah, like Sandy says, we've been just kind of taking it easy. And being retired is so tough to do. So that's what we've been doing. We've been really working real hard at our retired day and doing that. Not much else to report here at all. Looking forward to Colorado trip. And let's see, trivia. I think I'm going to defer to Sandy's answers of Charlie and Alpha. If you guys didn't know, if you got curiosities about it, go take a look at Ham Nation broadcast and from off of the off of the Twit network back in the day when I really enjoyed it because I followed this thing all the time. So it was a good show. I enjoyed the daylights out of Bob Heil and what he put together with every week. So check it out, and you'll find in one of the episodes the answer to the question on the trivia. So may the Schwartz be with KF5ADE.
All right there, Nickelodeon. Well, great to have you with us. We've got you down for Charlie and Alpha also. So we'll say 73 to you for now. Thanks for you and Sandy for always coming in. We always have a pleasure hearing from you, and you enjoy the Colorado trip there. Let's go talk to Kevin in California now. It's K6KJV. Good evening. Take it away.
Hello, Dustin, and everybody else on the net. This is K6KJV in Valley Springs, California. And sorry I didn't get to talk to you today, Dustin, on the board burger, but I was busy. But I gave you one for the count. That's all that matters, I guess. And I just want to take and let you know that the boot prints are coming off my back pretty good, but them tank tracks, it's going to take a while for them to get off of it. And let me see if I get this straight. I'm supposed to look up the answers on the internet and tell you what my answers are, right? And I'm supposed to do this all while I'm reading my email. And the blue screen, which has like 5,000 messages on it. No, I'm just kidding. I just thought I'd bring up the last net. Sorry. With that, my answer, to prove that I didn't look it up, my answers are Delta and Delta. So with that, I'd like to say God bless 73 to each and every one of y'all. This year on my prayers, and I'll turn the net back to you, Dustin, from K6KJV. The mic is yours, sir.
All right there, Kevin. Well, we certainly appreciate you stopping by there earlier. I heard your flyby check-in, so hey, the number is what counts, but it's always great to have you stop and check in with us too. So, and we got you down for Delta and Delta this evening, and we're going to say 73 to you for now, and we're going to catch you down the log. Kevin was the bottom of the list. This is KD8EPC with the BeaconNet, and I'm looking for check-ins. Please call now. All right, I heard one station there, but it was really noisy and I couldn't make anything else. You want to try that again? All right there, station, you're just way too noisy. I can't get anything at all, and you're not even holding the repeater. So if you can get a better location, more power, and try again, we're going to be looking for more check-ins here. But in the meantime, is there any other check-ins for the BeaconNet? Please call now.
KD8, yep.
All right, I have a K8W something, and I have a K5RFG, the K5RFG Ryan. That K8 station, key for a couple seconds. Give me your whole call, and then key for a couple seconds afterwards. All right, nothing heard. Let's go talk to Ryan, K5RFG. Take it away. Oh man, Ryan, I heard you trying, but you just weren't quite making it there. We're going to have to hook you up with the Echolink while you're getting things settled back up there. But I've got you on the list at any rate, friend, and we'll try to catch up with you again there real soon. But Ryan, you're just not quite making it there. All I'm getting is static. So I'm going to say 73 to you for the moment. And we're at the bottom of the list, so we're going to make one more call before we go up and talk to the net control team. Any other stations, please call now. All right, nothing heard. Let's go up to the top here. Let's talk to KD8 SLG. Just Nick. I'm going to go with Charlie and Bravo for my answers. Take it away there, Nick.
KD8 EPC, this is KD8 SLG. Good evening, Dustin and all the Beacon netizens. All right, I'm going with Charlie and Bravo as well. I chose it early on. Seems to be the popular answer tonight. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Let's see, what do I have to remind people about? Club meeting, May 16th. That's only 2 weeks away from tomorrow. So hope to see a bunch of you there. It should be pretty exciting. Lane's going to do a presentation on POTA, which gives me a segue into June 1st, being a Sarah POTA event, 12 to 4. We're going to be at Portage Lakes Old State Park, Walker Pavilion. And Josh is putting that together, W8HRF, and we're going to have a good time out there. And it seems we're coordinating with a couple of other clubs here in Northeast Ohio, so it should be a good POTA day. And everyone, keep Field Day on your mind. I believe it's 51 sleeps away, something like that. So we're rolling up on it pretty quickly as far as I'm concerned. And that will be a highlight of the summer. I think that's all I got tonight, Dustin. Going to pass it back to you. KD8EPC, this is KD8SLG. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much there, Nick. And you better tell me from now on how many sleeps there are before Field Day, because I am looking forward to it. I'm going to take that Sunday off and spend the night out there. So there you go. We're going to say 73 to you for now. We're going to skip UKO for now. We're going to go talk to W8HRF. Mr. Lucy, how are you?
KD8 EPC and the BeaconNet. This is W8HRF. How am I sounding on the garage radio, Dustin?
Just a little bit of atmospheric noise, nothing too crazy there, but sounding pretty good there. Otherwise, take it away.
All right. Hopefully it stays good. Anyways, good evening, everybody. Trivia. Let's get trivia out of the way. Oh man, I'm gonna go with for main trivia. Man, I think I'm gonna say. What was the answer where it was he was somebody on? He was involved with Newsline. I'm gonna say Newsline for that one. And for Lucy's, I'm not sure. Let me come back to that one in a minute. I had a good day today. Yeah, I went to Menards earlier and I spent basically the entire net trying to get a screen installed in our front door. I didn't listen to the advice of measure twice, cut once. And I miscut twice. So, that was a mistake, unfortunately. Oh well. Now I'm working on creating a screen for Betty's window so we can open that window a little bit so she can have some airflow. So anyways, we'll see how that goes. Good night tonight. I'm gonna go for the alternate. Let's say, may the farce be with you. And looking forward to POTA on June 1st. If anybody's interested in getting involved, give me or Nick a shout. I'm good on QRZ, W8HRF, my old email address, but it's ke8bka@gmail.com. Looking forward to it. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Anyways, W8HRF, back to net control. Thanks, Dustin.
All right, very good there, Josh. Well, you enjoy the POTA activation. That'll be a day I'm at work, so I will unfortunately not be there, but you guys enjoy it, and I'm sure it will be a good one. We'll say 73 to you for now, and let's see, we're going to go talk to Eric next. KE8VZA, good evening, take it away.
KE8EPC in the group, this is KE8VZA. How you doing tonight, Dustin? I'm doing all right. Good to hear everybody. Let's see, trivia. I'm going to go with Charlie and Bravo. Charlie and Bravo. So, cut grass this evening. I actually cut it last evening in the front and this evening in the back. But my lithium-ion batteries for my blower and my trimmer have given up the ghost. They hold a charge for about like 5 minutes. So I had to break out the old 2-cycle gas trimmer because I really have some trimming to do. And man, I fought with that thing and fought with that thing. You know how 2-cycle engines can be stubborn sometimes, but I won. I got it to run. And there's fragments of weeds and stuff everywhere, including all over me while I took a shower. But anyway, it was fun. So I got that done. That's about it. That's all my excitement here lately. So this is KE8VZA, back to net control.
All right there, Eric. Well, great to hear you. We got you down for Charlie and Bravo, and I know how those string trimmers are. I was out there last week messing with mine, and you know, the only way it'll run is full throttle. It's full bore or nothing. Either you give it all or it stalls out. So I just ran that thing full bore all the way around the house and screaming until I thought it was going to explode. And then I shut her off as soon as I got done and let her cool off, and she's still running. So there you go. Must be doing something right. Before we get our trivia answers here, I'm going to go down and I'm going to see if Paul is there. KG7IRJ. Are you there, Paul?
QSL that, KG7IRJ. I switched over to Echolink. I'll take Charlie and Bravo too. Thank you. And sometimes both things will get through to the set repeated, sometimes they won't. Oh well. KG7IRJ.
All right. right there, Paul. We got your answers down as C and B, and sounded really good on Echolink. So whatever you're doing tonight and coming through, I would keep doing that. It's nice and loud and clear. So there you go. All right, let's jump back on up here. Let's talk to Nick Ignite, KQKO. Give us your comments, and then pause and give us the trivia answer.
KQKO. Dustin, do you want to give Miss Lucy a chance to answer the primary question before I go?
You know, that's not a bad idea. I might as well probably do that. Miss Lucy KYUK, give me your main trivia answer, please.
KD8EPC, this is KE8YUK. My main trivia answer will be A, I think. I don't have the blue screen up, and I haven't been paying attention, so I think it's A. And I'll pass it back to you guys. KE8YUK, back to KD8EPC.
All right, with that, let's take it back over to KQKO. Nick and Mike, take it away.
All right, thank you, Dustin. So I'm going to start with the alternate question. I was going to go with Bravo, but I'm not because I don't want to be on that bandwagon. So I'm going to go with Delta. May the Cornwaldo be with you. So that's my answer for the alternate question. Okay, yeah. Aside from that, I don't know, not a lot going on. I'm going to miss the POTA event. Actually, kind of stinks. I would have liked to have done that, but I made arrangements on that weekend, like maybe 12 hours before I heard about the POTA event. So I didn't really realize it was then, and made some alternate arrangements that I had to schedule and pay for that I can't really change. So stuck with that, and missed the event. That's how it goes. That's life, right? Aside from that, really just kind of working and stuff this week. Haven't really done a whole lot, and just listening to the net tonight. So that's all I've got going on. Not really much new for me since Sunday. So I guess I'll pause for time here and then jump into the trivia question. Okay, tonight's trivia question is, or was, who was Bill Pasternak? Whiskey Alpha 6, India Tango Foxtrot. And the answer was Charlie, who was the creator of Amateur Radio Newsline. Amateur Radio Newsline, which first aired in 1977. To date, Amateur Radio Newsline have broadcast 2,000, this is probably wrong, I'm not sure, I think this question was a couple years old, so the date of the question, which I forget, was 2,356 bulletins and news for the amateur radio community. Bill, who is from Santa Clarita, California, passed away June 11th, 2015. He was 73 years old and died from ill health. Amateur Radio Newsline can be heard weekly on Saturdays at 11:30 on 147 Mark 500 in Payson. You know, I stole this this question from another trivia club, and that was November 7 Tango Oscar Romeo .org. So I think maybe I should have read that a little bit more clearly before I copied their description, because it's obviously missing information that RNet would have found a little more useful. But anyway, that was the answer to the question, was that he created the Amateur Radio Newsline. And with that, I'll pass it back to you, Dustin. K8QKO.
W8WKY.
All right there. Thank you very much, Nick and Knight. Let's go over now to Miss Lucy K8YK. Would you please give us your comments and break and give us the alternate trivia answer?
KD8ABC, this is KE8YUK. What did I do today? I did a lot, I feel like. I was outside with Betty. She was gardening with me, very helpful. Mostly picking up the rocks that I was moving and putting them back where I got them from. And throwing dirt all over, just all over. But she was very intent on doing it, so that counts for something probably. And it was very nice to be outside with her. She loves being outside, and I love her a lot, so it worked out really well. And then I got some stuff done while she was asleep, and all told, pretty productive day. I'm tired. I'm sore. I missed boxing for 3 classes. So I came back, and boy, oh boy, it's awful. But just a reminder: if you try exercising, don't give up on it. It's awful. But I can carry Betty for long periods of time now instead of having my arms fall off. So that's got to count for something. And just again, POTA, June 1st. I believe it's at noon at the Walker Pavilion over in the Old State Park, I believe. Old Park, something like that. It'll be a good time. It's going to be a good time. Lots of excitement, lots of equipment, lots of antennas, and good people. Good-looking people, I've heard. I know one in particular I've got an eye on, but, he's excited about POTA. So hopefully we'll see you guys there. And I'm going to pause and do all trivia. All right, KE8YUK returning with all trivia. Star Wars Day is coming up this Saturday, which is why I won't do Star Wars trivia today. Won't even do Spaceballs trivia. Instead, you get Hardware Wars, a 13-minute parody film of that very famous franchise. In Star Wars, the line is "May the Force be with you." What is the parody line in Hardware Wars? Is it A, "May the Schwartz be with you," B, "May the farce be with you," C, "May the horse be with you," or D, "May the Cornwaldo bean with you"? The answer is B, "May the farce be with you." "May the Schwartz be with you" was the parody line in Spaceballs, which is why it was so familiar to many people. And "May the Horse Be With You" was both a Looney Tunes parody and a song by the band Reliant K. So with that, may the Cornwaldo bean with you. And I will be posting the YouTube link to Hardware Wars in the blue screen if you're interested. It's an experience that you should have at least once. With that, KE8YUK, back to KDPC. Good night, God bless everybody.
All right, thank you very much, Sir Lucy. We certainly do appreciate you doing the alternate trivia there. All right, this is KD8EPC with the Beacon Net. We're at the bottom of the list here. We're going to make another call here for check-ins before we close this thing down. Any other check-ins for the Beacon Net, please call now.
Recheck.
QKO recheck, go.
All right, QKO here. All right, thank you, Dustin. I was going to mention something during my conversation, and Lucy's mention of the "May the 4th be with you" question again made me think that I wanted to say it, that I totally forgot the last, 3 times that she mentioned that. But I told some of the other net control team, but hey, May the 4th, get your car washed. I don't know, that didn't quite come out right. But anyway, here in Mosley Road at the Clearview United Methodist Church on May the 4th from, I think, starting at 11. I don't double-check that time. There'll be a car wash going on. So if you're driving around there around that time, and the weather's decent, if the weather's bad, we're not going to do it. There'll be a car wash to support a Boy Scout troop. So, keep that around. I'm going to double-check the time while Dustin is doing his post-email there. And just to verify it, to make sure that it is at 11 and what the ending time is. I don't know why I didn't think to look that up before all this started, but I guess that's where my brain is today. Maybe my week's been crazy or not, as I thought. Anyway, I'll pass it back to you, Dustin. I'll come back at the other net with the time for anybody that wants to show up.
All right, thank you very much there, Nick, and you go ahead and look up that info. We're going to make one more call here. Do we have any other check-ins before we shut this thing down? Please call now. All right, nothing here. Let's go back to QKO one more time. QKO, Nick at night, you want to give us that info, the hours there?
QKO here. Yes, I am looking at that. I'm bringing it up right now as I'm talking. So if I can get that scheduled. Yes, it does start at at the Clearview United Methodist Church there in Springfield Township on Maslin Road. There's a car wash this Saturday, May the 4th, from 11 to 3 p.m. So if you're in the area and you want to get your car washed and it's a nice day, come on by. It's a donation car wash, so you pay what you think it's worth, and helps the kids they're playing for their camping trips and take care of some of their business. So if you get a chance, stop on by. With that, I'll pass it back to you, Dustin. KEKO.
right, thank you very much there, Nick. We certainly do appreciate it, and thanks for doing the main trivia there this evening. All right, we're at the bottom of the list. This is the final call for check-ins. New check-ins for the BeaconNet. Before we close this thing down, please call now. All right, nothing else heard on behalf of the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, myself, KD8SLG, K8QKO, W8HRF, K8YUK, and K8VZA. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for checking in with us this evening. And come and join us on the next edition of the BeaconNet, Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on the W8WKY repeater, 147.390 with a set and a PL tone of 114.8. Allstar Node 48496 and Echolink W8WKY-R. Also, don't forget to check out the Barometer Net every morning at 7 a.m. except for Sunday, also here on the W8WKY repeater. And don't forget to visit our friends over on the N5XQK Memorial Board and Breaker Net every day at noon Central Time. And that's on Allstar Node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. They go a couple hours a day, switch net controls at the top of the hour, and they welcome rechecks. So check them out if you can. With that, you've been listening to the BeaconNet. This is KD8EPC returning the repeaters for normal amateur use at this time, and I will be clear. 73, y'all.
KSFQV, I heard during the Bill Pasternak question there was a call sign .org, KSFQV.
KC8FQV, K8QKO. Yes, that was the website I got that trivia question from was November 7, Tango Alpha Romeo.org. Apparently they had trivia net, and they have a bunch of questions on there, and I was tooling around trying to find some trivia questions because I have a giant list of them.
Wow, this day,
a giant notepad.
Good weather must got everyone tired out. KSFQ, anyone without was still listening. I didn't catch the call. I heard the call sign. I was too fast.
Kept track of the dates.
Still past that. There was a call sign .org. KSFQV.
And good evening. And I'll be clear. 73 KEKKO.
Nick, Mark just talked all over you, or whichever direction it went, but you guys were both doubling.
All right, KEKKO. The website was November 7, Tango Alpha Romeo.org. KEKKO, clear, 73.
That went too fast for my ear. I got November 7, and I gotta get the last three. KSFQ, you know, we do say in traffic handling, you try to write it when you say it. But KSFQ, I got the November 7, and I got the org. Just the other three letters, KSFQV.
W8WKY.
KE8QFT. Anybody out there?
KE8QFT, this is KDSLG. About to be on the phone. What's up, Uncle Fred?
Well, gosh darn it, Nick. I'll be gosh darned. That's all I can say. I'll just be gosh darned. Yeah. You ever have one of them days when, like, nothing seems to go right? Well, I seem to have them days all the time. I heard that in a song years ago.
Oh, yeah, Fred? Well, I've never had a bad day in my life, and I'm not going to start today.
Yeah, well, I am so glad to hear that, Nick. Oh, you know, I was on the radio earlier. I mean, I'm on Echolink now. I was on the radio earlier. I didn't think it was working. So I switched over to Echolink. I originally started out on my cell phone. Then I said, well, you know, I'll at least get on the computer. And I got on it. And then I had NetLogger going and everything, and then will you call for me on the pre-net? Well, or Dustin, what do you? I think you called for me first. No, Dustin did, because you just logged me in. Well, everything went haywire. Over.
My guess is you didn't have the microphone assigned to Echolink on the computer. That would be my guess in this case. Anyway, I got to make a call before 11:30 there, Fred, so I'm going to run, and I will talk to you later on. But Echolink's treating you just fine. KE8QFT, this is KD at SLG. I'll be clear on your final.
Okay, Nick, but truth be known, here's what happened, the long and short of it, and I'll let you get to your phone call. I had plugged the microphone into the wrong slot. Even though it fit. I don't know. I'm just not going to question it. It's working now, and I don't know what I did wrong, but that's it. Thanks for coming back to me. Have a good evening. KE8QFT. We're clear with KD8SLG.
This is KG5SYC. Uncle Fred, I don't know what your call sign is, but hey, don't fret about it. It happens to the best of us. KG5SYC.
Well, thank you, Lucy. No, you can't. You know what I mean? You can't fret it. You can't worry about it. Don't. You know what I mean? Do the best you can do in everything you know how. And after that, don't worry about it. Don't stew about it. And, yeah, you'll be happy. You live a whole lot longer. That's what Captain Penny used to say.
Yeah, this is KG5SYC, and it's Sandy, not Lucy. But nonetheless, you can call me whatever. I'll answer. At any rate, you've got that right. Don't fret, and because something else will come along for you to fret about anyway. And if you keep fretting about everything, then everything will be a fret. So there you go, KG5SYC.
Okay, Sandy. Thanks for coming back. And I'm going to say 73 to you, and good night, KE8QFT.
All right, Uncle Fred, you have a good night, and we'll catch you on the net maybe next week. This is KG5SYC. Sandy, Cibolo, we're clear.
KE5SCP. We're on a frequency monitoring.
W8WKY.